It's busier than last time. Look at all the new towers.
Yeah, the place hasn't stopped growing. Beautiful city.
And the air routes are packed. Watch that one.
Nice.
In a distant place, Goku and Vegeta were training in silence. Goku spoke. "We haven't fought this seriously in a long time." Vegeta replied coldly. "Are you already giving up when we haven't even started?" Their fists collided, shaking space itself, sparks flying from power that refused to stop. Suddenly, they both froze. "What's happening? I can't breathe." The air is disappearing. Goku shouted, "What is this? What's happening? Our bodies are no longer obeying gravity." A rift opened in the void. Time stopped. The portal froze mid-rotation. Gravity vanished. The Daishinkan emerged silently from the center of the portal. "Goku, Vegeta, I need you now. An emergency has occurred. We must leave immediately. The rest will be explained before Lord Zeno." He gave them no time to ask questions. The space around them vanished. On planet Champa, in the depths of Universe 6, where beauty follows a different law. A calm purple sky, magical trees, glowing fruits, and pure air. Vados walked lightly through the heavenly orchards, a gentle smile on her face, her fingers brushing a magical fruit as she closed her eyes and inhaled the fragrance of the place. She spoke softly. What a wonderful day. She did not know that this day would be the last. At the heart of the palace, Champa sat on his massive throne, his belly shaking from excessive eating. Servants surrounded him from every side, carrying endless dishes, meats, fruits, and heavenly drinks. "Hurry up! Bring more food! More food!" A loud, confident laugh echoed through the hall. He was the third strongest ruler of destruction, convinced that nothing in existence could ever come close to him. But outside, Vados suddenly stopped. A light breeze passed near her cheek, freezing her smile and widening her eyes in genuine shock. Wind? Impossible. Planet Champa does not know wind. The palace is protected by heavenly laws. Even the void itself does not move without permission. At that very moment, inside the palace, everything changed. The servants froze in place. Dishes fell and shattered. Panic spread as a violent tremor shook the palace. Champa muttered in broken words, "Something." The ground shook from a single step. One step so heavy it felt as if the universe itself had bent beneath it. The light vanished, plunging the palace into darkness. Champa shouted in terror, "Who dares mock me? Is that you, Beerus? Stop moving my throne." The throne turned, as if it had been transferred to another dimension. Champa raised his head, his mouth opened. He tried to move, to scream, to use his power, but his body refused to obey entirely. There was an entity with no clear form, no detectable energy, no aura, no name, only a lethal presence. It moved slowly toward Champa. Each step crushed the palace floor structurally before ever touching it physically. Time stopped. Universe 6 fell silent. And suddenly, Champa disappeared. No explosion, no scream, no energy, only torn clothes scattered on the ground and pools of blood everywhere. Seconds later, Vados arrived. She entered the palace. Froze in place, her body trembling as her breath caught. No. What she saw was not destruction. It was an execution. Champa, a ruler of destruction, had been erased from existence. And the wind she felt? It was not wind. It was a warning that something greater than the rulers of destruction had begun to move. After this incident that shook Universe 6, nothing was ever the same. Champa's disappearance left a void that could only be filled by an irreversible heavenly decision. For the first time, a ruler of destruction had been assassinated. In a single moment, they found themselves inside the heavenly palace, where decisions that change the fate of universes are made. They stood before Zeno and his guards. Zeno looked at Vegeta and Goku with a steady gaze and said, "Champa no longer exists. Universe 6 needs a new ruler of destruction." The Dai Shinkan and I discussed this, and we decided to appoint Jiren as a replacement. However, his answer was that he would do it only if I personally wished so, not because he desired the position. A ruler of destruction must not be bound by a role he does not truly want. We want someone who will take this role with full determination and patience. Therefore, the Dai Shinkan proposed you, Vegeta. A shock of power struck Vegeta's heart. He never expected Zeno to address him directly. He could not speak, as if his tongue had been swallowed. The Dai Shinkan spoke calmly. "If you pass the test, you will take Champa's place." Goku laughed excitedly and leaned toward Vegeta. "Oh, were you hiding your true power from me, Vegeta? I didn't know you were stronger than me." Ha 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 ha. Vegeta clenched his fist. His eyes did not waver. He still hadn't fully processed it, but his voice was sharp, and his fighting spirit began to rise. "If I have truly been chosen to become a ruler of destruction, then show me the test. I am ready now." Zeno smiled. Then the Daishinkan turned toward Goku, his tone changing. "As for you, Goku, your path is different." He pointed toward Whis. Goku turned around and saw that Whis had prepared new clothes for him. Clothes with a calm yet profound aura, designed to endure what no body should ever endure, clothes worn only by rulers. Goku took them, feeling their weight even before wearing them, not the weight of fabric, but the weight of responsibility.
Whoa, these are incredible.
He moved behind the Daishinkan. They entered a long corridor inside the palace. The walls were covered with glowing blue crystals, the light pulsing as if the place itself were breathing.
every step produced an echo unlike any echo, more like the heartbeat of time itself. The Daishinkan spoke calmly. "Welcome to the corridor of silent times." Goku looked around. His body felt lighter, yet his awareness grew heavier, as if the past and the future were passing beside him at the same moment. This place does not measure power, it measures readiness to bear it. Goku raised his head and said in awe, "Whoa, what is this place?" At the end of the corridor, a mysterious structure appeared, a towering spire, pulsing with an energy he had never known before. Goku looked up and saw the clock. He stopped suddenly and said, "Sir Daishinkan, is this the time chamber?" The Daishinkan smiled faintly without turning around and replied, "In a way, yes. This is called the clock tower. Time here has no meaning at all. If you leave alive, you will become a ruler without a defined lifespan. This is Zeno's decision. I do not believe you will leave at all." Goku swallowed hard and understood one thing. What awaited him inside was far beyond and far more dangerous than he expected. The Daishinkan continued, "I entered this place once before when I was preparing to become the guardian of the universes." The two of them approached the clock tower, and the blue crystals began to glow with even greater intensity. The Daishinkan spoke in a low but resolute voice. "What you will train here is not only your body, but your soul, your will, and every version of you that has not yet been born." He stopped before the gate. "Whoever enters this tower does not leave the same, if they leave at all." The Daishinkan extended his hand, and the gate opened. Goku felt a strange weight, not on his body, but on his soul. He smiled as he always did, but this time his smile carried quiet despair, and he asked simply, "Is there anything to eat in there?" The Daishinkan turned his back, a cold smile forming on his face, and said in a low voice, "Trust me, the last thing you will desire after entering is food." Goku's body suddenly ignited with intense heat, his breathing cut short. Then the Daishinkan added, "I forgot to tell you, the one inside is welcoming you. That's why you felt the heat." And then Goku entered. At first, the place felt like a dream, a vast colored sky, pure silence, a sense of peace he had never known before. But suddenly, everything changed. The colors faded. The light began to dim.
And the air vanished. Goku held his breath. His body tensed instinctively, as if his instincts were screaming that something was coming. The heat rose to insane levels. The ground cracked, and darkness swallowed the sky. And suddenly, a massive fire dragon appeared before him. Its eyes burned like twin suns, its body a living embodiment of catastrophe. A heat Goku had never experienced before, heat that burned willpower before flesh. If not for the clothes the Daishinkan had given him, his body would have burned away in the very first moment. Goku stood firm. He looked at the dragon and smiled faintly. So, this is just the beginning?
As for the Daishinkan, he did not stop. Champa's death was not the end of an incident, but the beginning of a forbidden movement across the layers of existence. Before leaving, he turned toward the tree gate as if speaking to Goku and said in a calm yet heavy voice, "If I do not return, you will take my place. That is why I summoned you from the very beginning." Then the Daishinkan vanished, traveling through layers that do not submit to Zeno's time nor to his laws. He arrived at a strange place, a void folded in on itself, calmer than silence itself. At its center stood an ancient palace filled with beautiful trees, resembling a royal residence, yet belonging to no world. It was known as the Palace of the Banished Records. The Daishinkan entered the palace and found it at its center a fat figure with a pale, expressionless face. Its eyes were small, yet they carried a dark and ancient history. That being was the gatekeeper of the messenger, the sender of demons and villains, the only entity capable of knowing every record of evildoers in existence and of communicating with them across the ages. Killing him was forbidden, even to angels. The Daishinkan began speaking about the Champa incident, but something felt wrong. The gatekeeper did not respond smoothly. His voice was broken, his gaze evasive, as if he felt something watching him. After a long silence, he finally spoke. Long ago, creatures appeared, known as the sorcerers. Only 5, yet more dangerous than you can imagine. Each of them possesses a different ability, and their fate was never to appear in this world until yesterday. One of them appeared in Champa's palace for only 3 seconds. We could not detect any energy, no form, no trace. But by analyzing their intent, we confirmed that they have been preparing for a long time to emerge into this world. And Champa was merely a warning to you. The Daishinkan froze. For the first time since creation, he felt true weight. In another world, beyond the last galaxy, beyond the last time, in a place not subject to Zeno's existence, figures stood within absolute darkness. Their faces were hidden, their features visible only as distorted shadows. One of them spoke in a warped voice.
How does that fat creature know about our intentions? This is illogical. Is he spying on us?
Another replied with lethal coldness.
We will not waste time on meaningless talk.
He raised his hand and clenched his fist. At the very same moment, the Daishinkan asked anxiously, "In which world are they located?" The gatekeeper hesitated and replied, "I believe they are in the world of sorcery." Before the word could be completed, his body exploded like a bubble in the air. Absolute silence. In that dark world, one of the shadows spoke.
Our plan has leaked, and this is your fault, Old One.
Another laughed, a cold laugh. It doesn't matter. I will eliminate them one by one until the barrier that restrains our full power is shattered. The sorceress continued, her voice soft yet deadly.
After I completed the spell that allowed our spirits to enter Zeno's world for a few seconds, you used it for this?
A stern voice responded.
Calm yourself, Nirtha.
2 eyes appeared from his face within the darkness, only one of them glowing.
The plan is still in motion. Even if everyone becomes aware of it, our emergence is near, and no one will be able to stop us. I am the one who ordered Valgor to eliminate that fat cat ruler. He knew more than he should have.
Then he said with a hidden smile,
Isn't that right? The oldest Kaioshin of Universe 6.